So you want to take your game to the next level? Learn tactics. Check out this video on the fearsome fork. Hey guys, it's a Chess Shark here, helping you improve your game fast. If you're new to my channel, I would love you to subscribe. So let's look at a fork. What is a fork? Well, a fork is a double attack. There's another name for it. It's where one piece attacks two pieces at the same time. So it's kind of like a pronged attack. So if we look at this pawn here on b4, can you picture some prongs with that pawn attacking two pieces at the same time? This is about the easiest fork you can get because there's only one square this little pawn can move to, and that's up to b5. And now we have our fork. We have an attack on the knight and the king. Now the king is in check. He has to get out of check. So it doesn't matter where he moves, this knight is going to be taken. There's definitely a good deal for white taking that dark knight. So we take, and the king can take back. But 3 for 1, profit of 2, very nice. So this is a very effective fork. The best forks are where you can get a piece for free. So that's an example of a fork with a little pawn. But probably a true fork is regarded with knights. And knights are a very common piece to do forks with because they can jump over the top of other pieces and they have a lot of spread around squares. So one thing you've got to think about, particularly if you are a beginner, it's not looking at the first move. So often with beginners, they'll just move something because they can see an attack straight away without looking at the best moves. Try and think of 3 different moves every time it's your turn. And maybe you might do that with multiple pieces. But if we're looking, for instance, a beginner looking at this knight, they might go, oh, let's move the knight here. And they just move very quickly because they can see a check, but they're not checking that it's safe. It's not a great move, is it? Why? Because the rook can just take it. So that wouldn't be a good move. Let's look at another option. What about this knight jumping across here to h4? We're now attacking queen on g6 and it's safe. So that's a better move. But is it the best move? No. You want to think not first move, best move. Try different options. So can you see the best move for the knight? Pause your video. It's knight to e5 is the best move. And this is a very nice family fork, a family of pieces, not just 2 pieces like over here with this little pawn. This knight, look at his power here, attacking 2 rookies, king, these pawns, all these pawns, and queen, okay? So you have like a smorgasbord of all these pieces you can eat. Yummy, yummy, yummy. But the question is, what do you really want? Is it the king you want, a rook, a little pawn? You've got to think of the value of the pieces. So in this situation, it's another name for it. We're not interested in little pawns, they're only worth 1 point. And the rookie's a 5, but our queen is worth 9, the most powerful piece. We want to get the king in check, but we don't care about the king, it's queenie. So in this position, we have what we call a royal fork as well, royalty. The knight is attacking king and queen. The king must get out of the check, and it doesn't matter where that king goes. We then take the queen, and we're a queen up now for free. So that is an awesome fork for this little knight. But can you see some other forks here with other pieces? Well, there is another way of winning the queen and the king. And as a clue, they're both on the same rank. They're on the 6th rank. So could we put something on that rank to attack the king and the queen at the same time on that 6th rank? Yes, we can. We could put our rookie here and do a fork again on the king and the queen. And if queen takes rookie, it's goodbye from other rookie. So again, we get a queen. We may lose our rook, but we gain a queen. So we're still ahead. We could also do the fork with the other rook. Either way, it doesn't matter. Or we could, and that would be a very good fork. Or we could do another fork here. And now this rook on e7 is attacking him, and this little f7 rookie. But poor little e7 rookie's in a squishy rookie sandwich, getting squashed from the rooks either side of him. And he has 2 attackers and only 1 defender on e1 defending him. So the black team is going to get ahead of rook in this little exchange here when this war breaks out, if they do take each other. So that's not a good move. But there are some examples of forks, okay? So look for them in your game all the time. There's some very common forks in the opening too. A knight here in the opening on c7 is very common position in our opening to gain a rook in the opening. We do a fork on the king and the rookie in the corner. King has to get out of check, we take rook. And also too in our other lesson, remember the Freiliber attack? There is a classic fork where the knight comes down and takes the weak pawn and does a fork on the queen. And can you remember the other piece in the fork? And the rook with backup from our bishop. Have I got my bishop here? There's the bishop. Normally he has to have the bishop protecting him in our Freiliber, remember? And that is a classic opening fork as well, with the knight again on rook and queen. You can only save 1 piece. So they are very powerful and really set you up to gain more victories in your game by getting pieces ahead in your game. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click on the like button, and I'd love you to subscribe to my channel. Keep on improving your game, and I'll see you next time.